What's going on, everybody? ZmanTheTech here. Thanks again for tuning in to Snoley Games. And yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at Card City Nights, one of my favorite CCGs. And there actually is a sequel that I'm really excited to get and play as well. But you know, gotta budget everything out. As you know, I haven't got to that point to where I'm being compensated, so I gotta take my time with it. But appreciate your patience. But yeah, without much further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into Card City Nights. Card player. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put ZmanTheTech if it'll fit. All right. The character selection is very interesting, so it kind of honestly doesn't matter. I usually pick this little diamond guy right here. I don't think it really matters. Um, yeah, I usually pick him. Okay, move on outside. And I love the art too. The art's so goofy, but it's like, and it's got that hand drawn, kind of clean look to it, but it's dirty at the same time. It's like mud. um, let's see. All right, so yeah, and the music in this game, oh my gosh. Like I said, I rave on and on about the system, the way the card battle system works, and the art, but the music is super hip hop esque, and I love that. I mean, I gotta actually find out who produced this. This is amazing to me. Sounds like a jazzy hip hop kind of thing to it. I like that. Right. And if you need to pause it to kind of uh, catch up to what it's actually displaying here, please feel free to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pause it. I actually already know how to play, so I'm gonna jump right in. Okay, so basically, yeah, you have the option of attacking the cards or attacking the other player. And obviously, if you get that player HP to 0, you pretty much win. That's really more so the goal. And what I did down the middle, depending on the type of cards you get, um, you may not want to jump to that action just yet because you might need to put something in the middle somewhere down the line. So just be careful with that. The apathetic frog doesn't actually do anything. Okay, these actually they have arrows all over. So basically, that card pretty much will get rid of any card that may be disabled or anything like that. I guess we can do that. That's really what we do right now. Yeah. I'm gonna go boss hog mode and just straight rush them. Oh, that's the other thing too. If you didn't catch it, either if you get 0 HP, you lose, or if your mat is filled up and you can't connect anything, at least 3 at a time, you lose that way too. So just keep that in mind. All right, let me see if I can put something together here. Oh, see, I should have put that in the middle, but it's okay. All right, so that what you saw right there, that card pretty much off rip, just placing it as it says there will give you +1 defense. So those are always good to have too. I might be able to do something with this. Let's see, connect that, and then yeah, I can do that. Doesn't look like he can connect much. He might actually fill the board before or either fill the board or get killed. I think he's gonna fill it because he's just placing cards randomly. Yeah, dude, he's pretty much got no more moves at this point, so doesn't matter what I do. Okay, but yeah, that's more or less just a tutorial battle, so nothing too crazy going on with that. But yeah, the deck building elements of this game are really nice too. Hopefully I'm gonna try to get far enough to actually show what that looks like. Okay, so yeah, definitely keep an eye on that too. 5 common, 3 uncommon, and 1 rare. That could come in handy. This is that one that kind of rotates. So that arrow will be down here, and then you'd have the down arrow down there. So yeah, whichever ones you put into the deck, make sure that you have other cards that will complement them. Otherwise, they're kind of just a waste, and they will take up a spot, and they could cost you the game. Now, these any cards that have a multiple arrows like that are very vital, but still, as I mentioned before, you definitely want to make sure that you have cards to complement them. Right, that's all I have right now, so. Let's take it to the map. Looks like it already has somewhere in mind here. Little dude. Not sure of how many of you rather. Sorry, I can't talk today. Not sure how many of you have played a game called It'll Do. It is a game heavily inspired by Zelda and games alike. made by the same company, Ludosity, that made this game. And yeah, I think it's like a little nod to the other games in the series when they do that. So I kind of just wanted to throw that out there. Definitely check It'll Do out as well. I'll probably do a review of that too. Legendary cards. All right, so yeah, so this is basically when you start to get introduced to like a lot of rare cards, legendary cards, things like that. And when you get a hold to them, definitely make use of those. And you're going to be able to create multiple decks. So you kind of want to spread them apart. But you can always, add and remove until you have like basically kind of a not like a god tier deck, but the best deck you can make, because sometimes you really have to cater it to that particular fight. But it's not something you would really know until you actually kind of got through it or have lost a couple times in that particular match to kind of know what to expect. But the game is pretty forgiving, so you don't really have to worry about any embarrassment of any kind, really, when it comes to that. So let's see. All right, so when you meet up with people kind of randomly about the map, you're gonna have like a few of these little sequences here. So you can basically kind of, yeah, kind of useless that one is. But basically, certain ones are gonna offer you booster packs. Let's see here. Nice. So it kind of gives you an idea of who to actually go up against that may have a legendary card. Um, so you can kind of take notes of that. All right. So I don't want to battle her just yet. I actually want to go against Loafer here. See if I can get some booster packs here. Give you a little bit more of an idea of how this works full on. It's like one of the main battle songs. I love it. It's freaking great. Okay, so what we'll do, I'm going to connect that as well. Okay, she may be looking to attack pretty soon here, so... Oh, this will be really ridiculous to do, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, I was really hoping it was going to be either of the two, so... let's see here. I might have to pull one out the hat here. Apathetic frog. All right. I would say put that one in the middle. It shouldn't hurt anything. already won anyway, so it's okay. Revive a random disabled own card. Okay. Disable a random enabled upon a card. Yeah, more of those rotates, so always good. Might actually throw that in the deck to kind of even out some things in case I lose a good one. Playing it recently, they always try to make you feel like bad or good. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. So basically what I'm doing right now is kind of grabbing as many booster packs as I can to build up that deck. Okay, so I'm going to have to improvise on this one until I can get something with a diagonal arrow to the bottom left. Now they're just placing cards, so you're going to be pretty well safe for the most part. I can guarantee that in the beginning of the game at least. Yeah, kind of goof that up. Might be able to do something with that. Now they probably already failed anyway because it ran out of spots. Oh, there was the bottom left. Didn't even see it. All right. So yeah, as you can see, super easy in the beginning. Okay, this is a really good one. Attack combo, +1 attack damage. Yeah, just mixing that with any attack card definitely helps out. Alright, so yeah, same deal. So we're going to get one more booster pack out of her and see if we can start switching out some things in the deck, if not just adding it in general. And then we're going to go ahead and fight the girl there. It's going to be a little bit more exciting, I guess you can say. Right now, it's kind of more of a grind right now, so. This one's going to rotate, so it's a bit of a risk. I'd rather not take that risk right now. I might need it for something else. That's fine. Even though it's gonna rotate it. Oh, it just gave it to me anyway. So it's interesting. I didn't quite remember that before. So even if the card has an immediate effect upon placement, apparently if it's the third card in a row for getting defense or attacking, maybe it seems that it just automatically goes and gives you the whatever the majority is, would it be a defense or attack. There will be some instances where you can kind of choose to attack or defend, depending on the mix-up that you have. And so we can attack, or we can, that's the option that I mentioned before. Actually, I believe 10 is the highest of HP that you can actually have. So in this instance, we're just going to go ahead and attack. And again, there actually is quite a bit of strategy to it. I'm just attacking the face right now to kind of end this, make this go as quickly as possible as far as the grinding portion of getting all these booster packs. And the thing is, it's pretty much infinite. It's kind of broken. You can just keep getting booster packs, but eventually, I believe there's some kind of algorithm that kind of realizes that you've done it so many times, and then you get a lot of dupes. So, yeah, you don't want to waste too much time either. So just kind of putting that out there. Awesome. See, if I needed defense, this would be great as far as HP, but I don't really need it, so. But we filled the board anyway, so. Okay. Starting to get dupes already, actually. Portal Wand. That's actually from It'll Do. Defense cards are always good, though, so it's definitely not a bad thing. So let's go ahead and add those, and I'll show you that that fight with the girl from the beginning, and we'll probably end it there. Just kind of want to give you a taste of it. It definitely gets a lot more interesting as far as the story, and the battles get way more intense, especially on the more boss-type battles when you're trying to actually win the legendaries from them. Fishbone, that's just one arrow attack. I mean, I honestly don't want to add that. Let's see. Start of turn, revive a random disabled own card. It's actually not bad. Because you never know when you're going to get a card disabled unless... I mean, it's really random. Some cards actually will disable themselves after they have an initial special ability that they do. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. I might not have any of those cards right now, but just know that that does exist. So there's a reason for everything when it comes to that. Okay, so I got another one of those. Disabling cards is very helpful, though. So you can disable any of their cards. It forces them to have to re-enable them, either with some of the ++ type cards, unless otherwise stated what ability they do. You can actually revive or re-enable disabled cards with the ++ cards if you basically kind of combine them with one another of any other type. It allows you to activate that. Portal Wand. I have enough of those. Oh yeah, I definitely want to add this. I guess I'll do. I can have up to 40, so. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yep, 40 is the max. All right. So we're going to go ahead and battle her. The excitable student. I'm not sure if she ever gives her name, but yeah. All right, let's see what we can do. I like how it kind of shows you what it is, like, in case you're not familiar with that card, even if it's on their side. Combo together with Bob's ship, +1 defense game. So yeah, there are like certain cards that have a set to them, and this is one of those sets. Bob's ship is a set, and then there's tons of other sets like that, which is pretty cool. She's not exactly playing well either. All right, so I'm really not too worried about them because they're not even really connected properly. So I'm going to attack the face. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't. She did have one in the corner. So, learning opportunity. Oh wow. You know what? I bet she has that yeah, she probably has a third card in that set. There's not much I can do about it right now if she does have it. Let's see. I'm just going to stick this in the corner for now. Okay. We're going to actually clear up some space. I'm going to actually grab defense on this one. Okay. Yeah, she evened it out. Figured that. Attack combo. Nice. All right, so what we're going to do... What can I add this to? Okay. I see the... We can do the drone. Oh, and that's another thing too. So the cards with the double symbol only have to be added to one other card, unless it's the third card in the mix. Oh man, you're gonna do some serious damage, which is really good. See, now the only problem with this card is having a card with a direct down arrow. I mean, if you don't, you're gonna have some issues. This could potentially be a problem. We're going to see if we can bounce back from it. Oh, okay. See, we can back out of this at this point. We're going to go ahead and take the... let's see here. Oh, you know what? I can connect another. Oh, because this is a neutral card. Okay. So... See, that's really the only one I could do right now. It might negate everything, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. So that you have to watch out for that too. it won't be in your benefit if you add a double plus card to something, because it'll end up negating it. Oh shoot. You know what? I actually need to get rid of that card now, because I goofed up there, because there's nothing to connect that to. Okay, nothing's connected over there. I don't see an immediate threat right now, so that's why I attacked the face. I really would like to try to bounce back from that mistake I made, though. But yeah, gaining the health with that immediate placement, +1 defense, is actually what's going to make this really work out. Boom. So yeah, they owe me HP at this point, but sadly that's not a mechanic. But let's see. Let me put it there. Oh, nice. Oh, they ran out of spots. So okay. Now we get even more unique cards when you fight, standard players. Cannot be disabled. And I believe she's from It'll Do as well. Jenny Frog. All right, start of turn, move vertically. That's pretty cool. Cannot be rotated. Plus defense to the owner. Got 2 of those. Very cool. Nice. Okay. Right, so once you collect all the legendaries, they show up there, as well as the selecting boards. You have to unlock them, basically, so you can change your mat out, things like that. Kind of helps with the the aesthetics and everything like that. And you can tweak some settings here if you need to. All right, so I believe there's. Can't remember if there's a store where you can change your board, but may not be able to do it just yet. So next area would be the cave that we go to. But yeah, Card City Nights by Ludosity. Hope you enjoyed it. I honestly wouldn't mind playing even longer, but I want to kind of just, like I said, give you a taste of what to expect in the beginning of the game, kind of give you a gist of the gameplay, to kind of see if it's your forte or not. But at $3.99 or less, whatever it is now, I believe it was $3.99 for a little while, for this particular version. It's a steal, and it's definitely worth the playthrough. It's actually on mobile as well, if that's more your thing. You can definitely grab it on. I know it's on Google Play for sure. It may or may not be on the App Store for Apple. If I do find it, I can link it in the description for you. But yeah, definitely, I know for sure. This version here, of course, is on Steam, and Mac OS X as well. Because if you own it on Steam, you get one or the other, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely appreciate it. And be on the lookout for this. It's been out for quite some time, and it's definitely worth the price tag for a CCG. It's kind of a genre that's starting to come back a little bit, but when this came out, it was kind of dying. So it really kind of comes with the uniqueness on every level. So yeah, definitely go grab that. Highly recommend it. And thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your day.